Good morning with Max and Chevy.
Hey, parents, how are you guys doing today? We're really happy to have you here. We're just going to recap what's been going on as we kick off this new year in Ascend, right, Chevy?
2016 is going to be amazing for both you as a parent and for your students. And I just think there's no better way to kick it off than letting Max tell you a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to be here in 2016. I mean, the world was supposed to end 4 years ago, so here's to still kicking.
We're still here.
So this last week we talked about we opened up a new series called Close, and we're just talking about how we need to have a close relationship with God. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Amazing Race, but we use that as kind of an illustration how people will run up and they'll ask for directions, and then if they just ask and run away, they get confused again, and they have to keep on asking and asking and getting more and more confused. And a lot of times we'll kind of look at our relationships with God like that. We're going to go up and say, hey, God, I need this, and then run away from him after he gives us directions. Or we assume that he gave us directions and we kind of take our own paths. But really, when we have a relationship with God, and when your students have this relationship, we want it to be a relationship where God guides us to the place where he wants us to go. And so we were just talking about how important it is that we just plug into God. We're talking about electricity, and I don't know if you have ever had I don't know if you've ever tried to plug in a lamp and not have it turn on because you didn't actually end up plugging it in. But things don't work if you're not plugged in. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I thought I was supposed to be the immature one here. Anyways, so that's kind of what your students have been learning. We're really looking forward in February to going to Freeze Out. We extended the last day from Sunday to this next Sunday for registration. So this is the week that your kids need to be signed up for Freeze Out.
We can't say this hardcore enough to you parents this week. This is the week you need to register your student for Freeze Out.
And I'm sorry, but if they show up with all their stuff on the day and they have their backpacks and their suitcases and their winter coats and they're like, I'm ready to go, I'm so excited, and then they're like, oh, but we never signed up.
Sorry, we don't have you on our list. You can't go.
And I mean, I'm gonna be like the bouncer. Like I'll be that big guy that's like pushing everyone away, and it's gonna be really sad.
I doubt that.
Well,
I don't think you could
try.
Push a sixth grader away. Last year we had about 60 kids go on this trip. This year we have a bus that fits right around 60. So that's kind of the cutoff. If you want to make sure your kid has a seat for this event, register this week as soon as possible by going to the link that is in this email on MyPoint and registering your student. Now, if you have more than one child in your family going on this trip, what do they get, Max?
Oh, well, they get an awesome thing called, is it 50% off?
$25.
$25 off. They get $25 off, which is a pretty good deal. So that's a $25 off of $180.
If you have 3 children in the same family going, how much do they get off, Max?
Wait a minute. Is that an extra $25 off?
That's an extra $25
That's an extra $25. Ring, ring, ring.
And if you are... I don't know if we have anybody that has 4 kids. We have had, and we will have. But if you have 4 kids, how much of a discount do they get, Max?
I believe 4 times 25 is $100.
No. The first one doesn't get the $25. The next 3 get the $25.
Oh,
that's $75.
$75.
Oh my gosh. All right. And then, so if they have any friends they want to bring with them that don't regularly go to Chapel Point, we will also give them a $25 discount as well. You can put all of those into MyPoint using the promo codes that you'll see in the email that we're sending to you right now. But the major theme of this message today for you parents is what, Max?
Sign up for Freeze Out.
Sign up for Freeze Out.
Sign up
this week.
It's going to be awesome.
It. Just don't hesitate.
It's going to be the best. I mean, it's going to be above the best. Best of the best.
Here's what I know. You're a parent and you desperately want your children to love you. What's the best way they can do that this week, Max?
Sign them up for Freeze Out.
All
Or
right.
buy them an iPad, but you know.
Just stop. All right, we love you guys. We're praying for you this week. Know that. We're praying that God will give you ways to help your students plug into Christ. He is the power source, and we know that John chapter 5, verse 15, you guys should check that out. But he is the vine, we are the branches. If we abide in him, we'll produce much fruit. We know that you as parents are really striving hard to have your children have that close relationship with God. And you could be a big part of that by spending time in prayer with them, praying over them, going through the parent cues that we provide every week with them, or the family worship guides that you get on Sunday. There's many ways to do that, especially for Year of the Bible. That's easier than ever before to have that worship time with your children. But however you do it, getting close to God is very important for me, as I know it is for you, and as we know it is for all you parents. So get close to God. Sign up for Freeze Out. Peace. We're out.
Do it.